Okidoki, I want to shine some light on another manga that started recently called Make the Exorcist Fall in Love or Exorcist War Otosenai. This is another Shonen Jump Plus manga like Takabi no Genzai, and anyone that's read the first chapter can probably understand why I'm really excited for this one. So, let's talk about it. Basic synopsis: a young boy that was gifted with extraordinary abilities is under the care of the Vatican, who are tasked to exorcise demons that crawl out of Gehenna. Having the teachings of the Bible literally beaten into him, the only thing on his mind is defeating Satan himself. This is how he was taught to live his life until he meets the man he now calls Master. This encounter changes him deeply, showing him how there's more to life than just his purpose as the chosen one. As the years pass by, he grows to want things more than just holy power, and has another chance encounter with an artist who will continue to change his life once again. There will be some spoilers for the early chapters, so you have been warned. At the time of recording, we've got 4 chapters translated to provide a little checkpoint. If you understand, let's continue. We gotta talk about the first chapter. There's a lot of emotion packed in here. Before we meet his master, he was just a young boy that's been abused all his life in the name of God, to the point that dying in a holy war has become his only salvation. It's horrifying seeing how he was treated just because he was the hope of mankind, basically pushing him past the breaking point so that they can mold him into single-mindedly striving to defeat Satan, to the point of self-sacrifice. His master is the first person to ever treat him like a normal boy, and helps him to learn to live not as a weapon, but as a human being. I love how he has now taken up making desserts after the time skip. It's a sign of growth for his character and shows how much his master's words have actually helped him. I should add, I don't think we've actually gotten the name for them, so I'll just be calling them Young Priest and Master. Emera Ataki, she has been named though, and I can definitely see why she's the one tasked with stealing his heart. An artist that is world renowned for her paintings of demons falling in love, she's been targeted by Satan and been put under the protection of our young priest. As an artistic person, she is very much interested in taking everything around her to use as her motifs, and her eyes are now set on the man that has just entered her life. The opposite of our dark and brooding young priest, she is very bubbly and friendly with her bodyguard, attempting to warm up to him and get him to open up. It's very sweet to watch them interact. That is until the end of chapter 2. Final warning for spoilers. I was so into the idea of watching these two slowly fall in love, but it's revealed that Emera is none other than a demon herself, another succubus like the one we saw in chapter 1. She's been tasked by Satan himself to make the young exorcist fall in love so that he can be weakened when Satan resurrects. I'm probably more excited with this development though, because she's not actually that serious with her mission. She's not evil per se, she wants to fall in love as much as the next person, she just so happens to be from Gehenna. I'm so down to see how their relationship will develop because they already have so much chemistry. We've also got the 7 Deadly Sins, a popular motif for many stories, along with the obvious use of Christian demonology. To name them all, we have Asmodeus of Lust, who we met in the first chapter, kinda hope she comes back for revenge, Mammon of Greed, who we've also met, and then Beelzebub of Gluttony, Lucifer of Pride, Leviathan of Envy, Belphegor of Sloth, and finally, Lord Satan himself as Wrath. I'm definitely a sucker for stories that give us their own interpretations of well-known characters and concepts, and from what we've seen of Asmodeus and Mammon, we're definitely going to have a fun time here. I do hope they aren't all sent back as quickly as Asmodeus. I want to see some more spectacular action from this manga. You'll understand why when you see this art style. They went all out in the first chapter during the fight with Asmodeus, Queen of Lust. He can basically perform miracles and seems to be able to summon the powers of angels and demons. Anytime his holy power is on display, the artist knows how to draw large-scale attacks. You would expect the power of archangels to be larger than life, and this manga portrays them so well. The character design too, the demons look really good, but I want to focus on the human forms. It looks a bit cutesy at first, but it works with making the emotions clear and poignant for these characters. The battle damage as well, it is a bit gory, and it really reflects that self-sacrificing trait I mentioned before. Even now, the young priest throws everything he has to protect and defeat, even at the cost of destroying his own body. There's just a lot to like about this art. Fukayama Masuku, the artist for this manga, has already shown some very impressive spreads. Make the Exorcist Fall in Love seems to have a great balance between romance and action. I'm really excited to see where this manga goes. You will read this and you can already tell that this is going to get popular fast. There's not that many chapters out yet, so now's the time to get on this so we can all see how it all plays out. Thanks for watching. We'd love to see your thoughts in the comments below. Like and subscribe for more content, and let me know if there's a manga, show, or movie you would like me to cover. That's all I want to say. I hope you all have a good rest of your day.